Good evening, greetings to everyone. Welcome to today's evening meditation session. As I mentioned before previously, the breath has a profound effect on our whole system. You know, the breath is something which really helps to remove all the toxins out of the body. If you breathe in some rhythmic pattern, if you start learning some of the pranayam techniques, they are so profound and they have such an amazing effect. It not only it will help you to have physically strong, but also help you to keep your mind at a very relaxed state. So now I would like all of you to watch a very short video to know a little bit about the science behind the breath. Okay, after that we'll start our today's meditation session.
Many of us are aware of, or at least familiar with, the effects of stress on various parts of our body, from experiencing headaches, hot and cold waves, to stomach upsets, body aches, and tiredness. But what about the effects of stress on our most precious asset, our brain? The brain influences almost everything, how we think, feel, and move. So it's important to know what happens to the brain when we experience stress. It plays a key role in our well-being, since any effect on the brain has an effect on the body. For this reason, people often say the key to a healthy body is a healthy mind. So, how about a crash course in what happens to the brain under stress and how we can deal with it? Under stress, a physical response is triggered which directly affects the brain in ways that impede our ability to focus or concentrate. It also limits our ability to connect with friends, colleagues, and staff, and weakens our relationships. You might remember from high school biology that brain cells use chemicals called neurotransmitters to communicate. Under stress, a hormone called cortisol is released, which hinders the functioning of neurotransmitters, making it harder for brain cells to talk to each other. This makes it difficult to think clearly, and is the reason why we get confused in a crisis or stressful situation. Furthermore, cortisol causes a chemical reaction in the brain that directly kills brain cells, which is counter to our achieving peak performance. Cortisol also triggers the fight or flight response, which redirects blood glucose or energy away from the brain to our muscles, so we can fight or flee. This can save lives if we find ourselves running from danger. But in daily life, when stressed, this response creates an energy crisis in the brain, compromising our ability to learn new things. Fortunately, these effects can be reversed when stress is reduced. Knowing how stress affects the brain, one would think the solution to calming the mind would be a matter of exerting greater mental force. Unfortunately, the mind has a terrible time of telling itself what to do. For example, trying to tell your mind to sleep usually leads to little or no sleep at all. This is because the mind creates even more frustrated thoughts when it realizes that it can't obey its own instructions. Studies conducted at Harvard University showed that attempting to will our minds to do something, like relaxing, just doesn't seem to work. A solution to effectively managing stress and calming the mind can be found in a more tangible tool: breathing. This is because there is a direct link between breathing and emotion. In a recent study, people were shown a series of clips that induced anger, sadness, and happiness. They noticed that each emotion was associated with a distinct breathing pattern. They went even further to show that having people simply breathe in these distinct emotional patterns without any clips induced the same emotions, demonstrating that we can influence our emotions via our breath. Every emotion we experience has a corresponding rhythm in our breath. So, rather than allowing our emotions to change our breath, through breathing, we can transform our emotional state. The Sudarshan Kriya breathing techniques, or SKY, have been shown to significantly reduce levels of the stress hormone cortisol. Numerous published studies have shown SKY to be an effective stress management tool. Published research from Sweden shows that SKY significantly reduces the anxiety and depression we face under the demands of everyday living and increases our optimism and well-being. What's more, other studies have shown that SKY is as effective as standard antidepressive drug therapy, without the side effects and drain on the wallet. In addition to removing the destructive effects of stress on our brains and our bodies, Sky can increase our ability to excel. Meditative techniques have been found to enhance brain functioning, and Sky has been shown in research to increase the brain's production of beta waves, which are responsible for heightened alertness and focus. With each independent research study from hospitals and institutions worldwide, findings indicate that Sky is a potent breathing program that significantly reduces levels of stress and can improve our ability to focus, solve problems, and understand complex issues. Aside from additional physical benefits like lowering blood pressure, boosting the immune function, and relieving anxiety, daily practice enhances well-being and positive emotions like happiness, empathy, and compassion, and can increase connectedness to others. In fact, prolactin, a well-being hormone, is shown to significantly increase from the very first session of Sky practice. And it is well known that emotional well-being is directly related to productivity, concentration, learning ability, and success. With this in mind, the benefits of practicing Sky every day to any organization, team, or family are obvious, and results grow over time. In today's world, with almost all of us under increasing pressures on many fronts, we can create a special advantage by engaging in the daily practice of Sky for our mind, body, and everyone around us.
So you might have noticed how effective the breath is, right? And especially the Sudarshan Kriya technique has a profound effect on our immune system, our mental state, mental health, and the physical health. It really helps to decrease the anxiety, reduce stress, and takes you back to the center, which is our very core existence, keeping your mind more stress free, calm, and at relaxed state. So nowadays, Art of Living is offering online art of breathing workshops, so you can Google it out in your cities or in your countries from wherever you are in, and join any of our workshop to learn those techniques and have a very healthy lifestyle. Hmm. With that, let's start for today's meditation session. Let's sit comfortably. So let's start shaking our hands first. Shake, shake, shake. And relax. Relax your hands. Let's lift our shoulders up to the ears. And drop. Breathe in again, lift your shoulders. And breathe out, drop your shoulders. Breathe in again. And drop your shoulders. Now you may all sit comfortably. If you feel like taking a cushion or support on your back, you may all do so. Keeping your palms onto your knees open to the sky. If you need any final adjustment in your body, you want to adjust your position, you may do so now. And now let's all close our eyes. Breathe in and breathe out. So slowly take your attention up to a distance of 1 feet, about 12 inches from your face. Keep your mind in the space up to a distance of 1 feet. Keep breathing. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in again and let go. Now slowly reduce your attention. Now keep it up to a distance of half a feet, about 6 inches. And now to your face. You're taking your attention now back to your body. Keep your attention on your body. Your body is made up of billion and trillion of cells. Let's respect and honor our own body. Breathe in and let go. Drop your shoulders. Breathe in again and let go. Now, very slowly take your attention to the center of your chest. Take your mind in the chest region. Your mind is penetrating the skin and layer by layer going inside through the lungs and coming to the center of the chest near to the heart region. Your mind is currently within your body, near to your heart region. Do not resist your thoughts if you are having. Let them come. Give a nice hug to your thoughts. And now let go. Relax. Now slowly take your mind in your mouth. Become aware of your tongue. Become aware of all the fluids inside your mouth, the saliva, your tongue is floating in liquid. it is covered by fluid. Keep your attention in the mouth region, inside the mouth. Tons of food has passed through this mouth. The first digestion, it starts happening inside the mouth with the help of your tongue and the other fluid inside your mouth. Your tongue is nothing but like a mosquito net. It has so many pores. And now relax. Drop your attention and just let it spread. Your whole body is sitting in a pool of energy. Everything around you is nothing but an energy. We are breathing and receiving this energy. And now drop everything. We will chant Om 3 times. Breathe in. You are energy. Keep yourself getting dissolved with the atmosphere, with the energy around you. You are merging and becoming one. Everything is nothing but one energy, and you are that. Breathe in and breathe out. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Your back of your body is smiling. Let the smile percolate throughout your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and let go. The whole body is smiling. All the cells of your body is smiling now. Slowly become aware of your body and surroundings. Whenever you feel complete, you may open your eyes. So, I hope you enjoyed today's meditation session. See, many people think that meditation is doing something. In fact, meditation is art of doing nothing. And all the time, since we are doing so many things, we forget how to do nothing. And that's what meditation is. And you might have realized you don't realize the time in meditation. And after that, you feel so relaxed. You were so aware, relaxed. That's the beauty. And meditation has so many benefits. It increases your concentration, your intellect becomes more sharpened. Keep your energy levels very high. And along with that, I would also suggest to learn some breathing techniques. Many times we have been suffering about with our own emotions. You already know that anger is not good for the health. People told you don't be angry, don't be rude, don't behave like that. But how to control that? Nobody tells us how to handle our own emotions. And the secret, you want to know the secret? The secret lies beneath your nose. That is your breath. As you have watched in the video, the breath is directly related to the emotions. So do Google it out and search for any online art of breathing workshop, and you can also attend any introductory session given by art of living instructor, and learn something which is very useful, effective in all aspects of life. Not only professional but also personal life, so that you can have a very healthy work and life balance. Okay, so with that, I'll conclude my today's session. See you next time for the meditation. Thank you for being with me.